Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my string of hearts, but first I wanted to show you the shirt I'm rocking today. Do you know that logo? Plant Shop Chicago. All right, so today I want to talk about my string of hearts and how much I love it. And also got my favorite candle here from Bath & Body. Not sponsored, but please sponsor me. Scented with essential oils. Flannel is my new favorite. And I have my little propagation station I got here from Sweet Valley that I'm going to propagate and pop on in here. And I got my coffee. It's fall, y'all. Let's talk a little bit about the string of hearts, shall we? The string of hearts, the Propagating woodii. Did I say that right? If I didn't, call your girl out in the comments, because I know you will, which I'm fine with. This has been growing like crazy. I got this from Sandra, the plant chica. I will link her link to her shop below, but I'm sure most of you guys know who she is. She's amazing. And it has just been doing so well. When I got it, it was not even really trailing. I think I did an unboxing of it actually. And now it's just like, it's gone mad. It's just gone mad. It keeps growing. I have trimmed it twice already. I've sent cuttings to some friends. I have taken some cuttings for myself and made a little new tiny little plant. And I'm gonna take some today for my husband because I'm giving this to him for his office. So I'm going to snip, snip, snip. Now the string of hearts is, I feel like a type of succulent, and I treat it as such. It's not, I don't believe so, but I treat it as such, meaning I do not give it a ton of water. I probably water it maybe once every week and a half. I did not bring this outside for the summer because I was too scared with the foliage. The hearts are very thin. And I just, while they do like a lot of light, I feel like they do better with indirect light. And I was just too worried to bring them out. So I left it in my office, and I'm going to show you at the end of this video where I hang my string of hearts. But it's been in this terracotta pot since I got it, and it's been super happy. I don't think it's anywhere near needing a repot, even though it's been growing like crazy. My battery died, so sorry if the framing is a little off here. But anyway, so it's pretty full on top, actually. Let me see if I can show you. See how full it is? I have seen quite a few people on YouTube, people on Instagram show their string of hearts, and the top can tend to be a little scarce. What I've done is I've taken a few strands of hearts, and I've kind of wrapped them around the top of the soil so that the roots would grow down into the soil, and that's pretty much a nice way of propagating. I didn't even cut it. But anyway, these are super, super long, super happy. Ugh, I just realized how tangled they are, and they weren't tangled when I took it down off of my wall hanging. Anyway, we are gonna propagate anyway, so maybe I'll just cut where the tangles start. Fertilizing. I do not fertilize my string of hearts. I actually haven't fertilized it since I got it. I think I got it in spring of this year, and I've already trimmed it back like 3 times. This will be my 4th time trimming it back. So I don't know. Guys, in the comments, let me know what fertilizer you use for your string of hearts, and if you do fertilize it. I just feel like it hasn't needed it. I'm sure it's getting to the point where it will though. The nutrients in the soil, I'm sure, have been watered out, and they've eaten all the nutrients they can from it. So I think it might be time. Although I'll probably wait till spring because it is not fertilizing season right now. You want to just check the top, make sure there's no dead leaves. I'm noticing just a couple here because that's where pests can live. Even though I put sand on the top of my soil to help with fungus gnats. Actually, there's only 2 dead leaves. Wow. I haven't checked this in a few months too, so that's good news. These terracotta pots are from IKEA, and they're pretty good in a sense where as long as you don't have them on a surface where you're worried about it like warping a surface, like a bookshelf, these are terracotta bases, and they have a shallow basin to them, so you can bottom water them with these, which is pretty nice. They have very shallow roots though, so I tend to just overhead water. I'll put a little bit in the basin and then I'll just put a little bit of water on top. So this way I know I'm thoroughly watering it. This is not the variegated version. I do want a variegated string of hearts really badly. I just haven't come across one yet, and I am on like a no buying streak because I have one too many plants. Okay, maybe I have like 50 too many plants. But yeah, if I come across one in a nursery, or if somebody just decides to send me one out of the kindness of their heart. Okay, so let's propagate, shall we? I'm gonna zoom in with the camera here, and I'm gonna get some water in this little guy, and we're gonna get to propagating. Okay, so let's see if you can see this here. I am gonna get some water in this little jar. Moment of truth. Yay, it's holding the water. Woohoo. Just fill it up all the way. That is perfect. Let me go back there. Okay, let's bring the water aside here for a second. And we are going to get to propagating. Where's my scissors? Dang it. Okay, got my scissors. So what we want to do is we want to get a nice little piece here. Okay, pretty, yes. And we are going to snip it right in between two leaves there. That's it. These strands are so thin that you could probably just pinch them with your nail, but I like to do a nice clean cut with some sanitized scissors just in case, and that's all we do. So now we want to get a few strands cut here. So let's just kind of go through it and see the tangles. Oh, I lost one. You might lose a couple leaves along the way. It's not the end of the world, although it feels like it. All right, what's going on here? Okay, here's one. Right in between. I think I want to get maybe a good, oh, I don't know, how many strands? Maybe 8. Okay. 3. Here, pretty girl, and we're going to bring this back into frame. And now what we want to do is we want to take our cutting here, and you want to submerge the end that you cut. So you can kind of tell which one you cut. This is the end that I cut. This is the end that I didn't, and I know that because there's new growth at the tip there. They're so tiny. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe, maybe not, but it's pretty easy to tell which side you snipped. And then I'm going to take this leaf off by just pinching it. And then this should be long enough to just pop right in there. And you just want to make sure that you get the node submerged in the water, which this one isn't. So I need to take one more leaf off. And now it is. And then it just kind of hangs there, looking all pretty. All right, let's do this to all of these pieces. Let's see. I think that's the worst part about doing this, is having to take the leaves off, because they're just so pretty. You don't want to take leaves off, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know? These root up pretty quickly. I'd say maybe within the next week or so, we'll start seeing some roots growing there. All right. Identify which side you cut, and then pop the leaves off there. This is pretty much the same way I propagate any string of anything. String of pearls, which I have yet to propagate because I'm still just in shock that I can keep a string of pearls alive. String of dolphins I've propagated this way. So it's pretty simple. How pretty is that? I love it. Oh, I don't want to give this to Jay. I want to keep it. All right, these are the shorter ones I had to cut because the stem was kind of wonky. Not sure if I'll be able to fit this in there, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have to take quite a few leaves off of this one. The reason you want to take the leaves off is because you don't want the leaves to be submerged in the water, because they will rot. So unlike spinning them around the top of your soil for them to root on their own, the leaves will end up rotting. So get in there. You go in there. Uh-oh, they don't want to let her in the pool party. Oh, that one's like sticking up. All right, there it is. How pretty is that? This one's kind of hanging a little too low. Get in there. All right, we'll try not to mess that one up. I think this is so pretty. It's gonna look really nice on his shelf downstairs. I don't know, I might steal it from my office. We'll see. But that's pretty much it. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me in this String of Hearts video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do videos like this quite often. And I will see you in my next one. Wait, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna show you where I hang this so you can see. Oh my gosh, untangling this was a chore. But that's where she's at. And those are the casualties. Oh well. See you guys in my next one. Bye.